I am Calypso. Welcome to the Wicked Arcade.
What is going on, everybody? Jojo with the Wicked Arcade here, and today is the day that I'm going to start working on the Mortal Kombat 1 cabinet, as you can see here. So when I got it, it was actually converted into a Tekken 2, which I'll show the picture now. I got it, converted it back to a Mortal Kombat, but I should have been filming that process, but I didn't. But I'm going to start now and finish on things that I still need to do to it. So today I am going to be putting a new Flyback in it. So if you look at the screen, I'll actually do a close-up here in a second, but if you look at the screen, it looks very washed out. So one of the main things that you'll know when your Flyback is going out is that the picture tends to look washy, and then you start to get blurriness. And actually the Mortal Kombat 4, I'm putting in a new Flyback in that one as well, because it looks great now, but as it sits, it starts to tend to get blurry where that Flyback's already given out. So today, we're going to install a brand new Flyback in the Mortal Kombat 1, which is a K7400 Wells Gardner monitor. So we'll go ahead and I'm going to get everything all set up here on my work table, and we'll get it installed and we'll go from there. Okay guys, just one more thing also I wanted to show y'all was anytime you're going to work on a monitor, you're going to want to discharge it. Now, some monitors discharge themselves, but I still discharge it anyway because you just never know what's going to happen. So now, all you need is just two gator clamps like so and a flathead. Let's see if they can get clear. All right. So what you do is you'll put one here on your flathead, put one to a ground on the chassis, and then right here in the top corner you can see that suction cup. So what you do is you'll poke under it and you should hear a pop. Sometimes you will, sometimes you won't, but if you don't hear it, that means it's discharged. If you hear the pop, that means that it just discharged. So I'm gonna go ahead and press it with, let's see what we get.
Johnny Cage.
Okay, so this one, it discharged itself. Cool, so after that, you're pretty much good to touch it, and then you're good to go. So just wanted to show that part. It's giving me a little bit of trouble, but it doesn't matter because this is getting changed out. So just something I just wanted to show real quick. So back to the video. Also guys, another thing. Now, whenever you're taking these chassis apart and you're taking off your wires, always mark your lines. So in case you forget, I always recommend taking a reference photo so that way you know what's going where, but if you can, mark them. So I have those marked. Oh, sorry I got that one marked down here. And then I have another one. Let's see if it can clear up for us.
Okay, now so we're looking at the neck board. Now this is what actually goes hooked on to the back of the actual monitor. So now, same thing as always. What you'll want to do is, like I said, just so you don't get confused, you know. So here you'll see that we have a red wire here. So I'm going to put a blue line on it, a blue line here, and then be able to unhook this. So now, this one right here just pops right off. So now, the white wire, you'll want to just pop this in, pop your flathead in with this. I'm sorry. Pop this off and just pop it out. There we go. So now our neck board is completely detached. And then we're left with just our chassis. So now, what we're going to do is we're going to flip it over. So now what we're going to have to unsolder is going to be these parts here. Now if you look at it, when I got this cabinet, like I said, this monitor was already in it, so anything that was done to it I have no idea, but as you can see, all the solder joints got, hold on, looks like they got rust on them. You can see that. So we're gonna take out all these and then these two, and then I'm also gonna reflow everything, just make sure that everything's up to par. Now, I am not the best when it comes to working on chassis or anything like that. I learned everything that I know from Mike over at Mike's amateur arcade monitor repair. So any tips and tricks and stuff like that, I would recommend going straight to him. So now I know just pretty much the basics. Do a cap kit, you know, could look at, you know, the flyback stuff like that, but when it comes to actually digging deep down in these bad boys, I'm somewhat of lost. But like I said, if you need any questions or anything like that, just go ahead and get with him. So I'm gonna go ahead and desolder this flyback here. We'll pop the new one in, and then we will go from there. Alright guys, so now the new flyback is installed, everything is hooked up, so let's go ahead and turn on the game. Let's see how our colors look. Oh yeah, that is a whole lot better. Definitely a whole lot better. And there it is. So I might have to lower down the brightness just a tad bit, but for the most part, it looks great compared to the way it looked before. So cool. Yeah, that's the end of the video. So if you have any questions, anything like that, feel free to let me know in the comments, and y'all be safe.